Hit well, left center field. Going back is Stubbs at the wall. It is off the top of the wall, and Rosales is going to have a double.
Wow. Oh, so close.
How close was it? I'm dying to know.
And Bob Melvin, I don't blame him. Go out and check just to see. Review it. Do something. You're desperate. And he's got to say, I got to check it. Let's go. Did it hit the yellow line and hit over, come back? That's the question.
Yeah,
They're going to go review
there's
it.
a pole back there, a pipe or something.
Yeah. It's going to hit there. And does it come straight down? It's go. It did go up. You're right, Delaire.
Yeah, it did.
It hit.
It hit a pole.
Went up and came back.
Wow, that's a home run,
that's
folks.
Right. Oh, that's a great shot there. Please watch this one because
pole, right?
It does hit the pole behind.
There.
It goes up and then comes back. No.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
No.
Oh,
no. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. What did they not see in that?
High drive, left field. Will it stay fair? That ball is off a catwalk.
And it was caught by Echeverria.
Wow.
And he's out.
That was headed for the seats. But if it's one of the two rings closest to the center, you could play it off those rings. And it hit off the second ring.
Oh, this is, take a look. It hits the speaker.
Wow.
Gosh. Give Echeverria credit. He stayed with it.
Absolutely.
And he makes the play for the out.
Breaks from first, and this was skied to the left side. Longoria's calling for it and makes the catch.
That hit off of the roof. That hit off of the roof, and I mean it hit it with some authority. That was unbelievable. That went right straight through up there and hit the roof and bounced off that roof.
And Longoria called it early.
Yeah.
He was taking it all the way.
No doubt about it. Watch, he's going to watch it hit, and he's just taking it. It came down harder than it went up. Hey, that was no ring. That was literally the roof.
There you go, right there. And it's on its way down now.
I've never seen that one.
I'm not sure that any of us have seen that before.
Way to stay with it.
Down the left field side, long run for Gaddis, and he stumbles over that mound area. That's a tough spot.
Okay. He's giggling.
Smile on the face.
Yeah, one of the few ballparks still around that actually have the bullpen on those foul lines. Most of these modern ballparks have the bullpens hidden behind the outfield wall, but that bullpen mound will come up and bite you. Gotta watch out for those land sharks.
Eyes on the baseball, so it's hard to take much notice of that mound.
Full count, 3-2. Runners will be on the move again. Swinging a high drive into right field down the line. That ball is hooking, and it is gone. A home run.
Oh, I hate that thing hit that catwalk, because I wanted to see how far it was going to go.
Victor Martinez with a bomb to right field, and who knows where it would have landed. 7-0 Tigers. And he crushed that.
There has been 25 runs scored in this series in the first 2 games, and this is the first home run. Man, did he turn on that thing. Talk about lifting and separating. Oh my goodness, off the catwalk. I wanted to see how far it was going to go.
Doink. It was halted right there. Might have hit that back wall.
I think so.
There's the 1-0 pitch.
There's that curve.
Swing and a drive way back into right field. Oh my goodness, this one has gone a long way.
Hit the catwalk.
It hit the catwalk, and that's going to be a home run for Prince Fielder as it bounces back onto the field. How majestic was that?
It's a shame that it hit that catwalk, because I would have loved to see how far that hanging curveball that Ramos threw the Prince would go.
Here's how far.
Oh my goodness.
Doink. That ring right there is a long way from home plate.
We talked about that Richie Sexton fly ball to center that was going to be a home run. Wade Miller was on the mound. I believe I was playing second base. But Craig Biggio out there at center field trying to attack Towles Hill. We saw it ricochet off that ball, and then it just turned into pure panic. Both Adam Everett and I were chasing around. You can see I was the trail guy in that relay. I had no idea what was happening. I couldn't believe that ball stayed in the ballpark. Way up on the flagpole. Oh, it was a bomb, because I gave the courtesy jog to get out there just to give it a look, and then all of a sudden it ricocheted off the pole, and I went in pure.
High pop, and this one's headed toward the catwalk. I think
it's up there.
It hit it. Did it?
No.
Hit it? Never came down, did it? It's up there. I think
It's stuck.
up there.
It's stuck.
Look at it. The sky is falling.
Well, he was deked. He thought he had a beat on it, and he was coming over there, and he ducked out of the way. Watch him. Look at. I don't see it. Look at. Uh-oh. Where is it? Where is it? It stayed up there. Didn't we talk about that tonight?
We sure did.
Add the name to the list.
Well, that's not in fair territory, though.
Well, that's true. Well, we still got to.
I mean, maybe they keep track of the foul balls, but who cares about those, right?
Oh, I do right now.
Over the last year or two, he's throwing very well.
Ball is hit high in the air to left field. Brett Gardner drifting back. He's near the warning track. This should do it. No, it hit the catwalk. And Gregorius made the catch, and that's it. The ball game is over. A little pinball on the final play of the game. Pinball for Pinder. The Yankees pick up the win by a score of 11-5. How about that? You can see anything in this ballpark.
Gardner was camped on the warning track
Yes,
at left
he was.
field, and the ball ends up with Gregorius at short.
So Gregorius stayed with the play, and he makes the catch. The ball never hit the turf, and that's the final out of the game.
It's 4-4 St. Louis at Cincinnati in the 12th, and 5-1 San Francisco over the Dodgers. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Speaking of home runs, there's a long drive. That ball is out of here. Home run, Darryl Strawberry.
That ball may have hit the lights up there. It may have hit the top of the stadium. I think it did. Darryl slowed down. I can't believe it. That ball hit the top of the stadium. Look, he's gonna get hurt. He might get hurt with that swing, but not with that handshake.
It's tough getting down that low when you're 6'6". Oh boy.
You can get anywhere you want to with that kind of strength.
Boy, as he hammered the ball today, first game of the season for the Mets.
This ball hits the top of the stadium.
One down.
You know, Franny, it's conceivable that if the roof were not on the thing, that ball might have been hit out of the stadium.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's conceivable. We don't know where it hit.
That's quite a bolt, that roof up there. Now you see the padding, the roof of the stadium, and we think it hit up there near the concrete.
K's in this game, which is right on his season average. Off the end of the bat, popped up. Way up there on the catwalks. It hits a catwalk, and it comes down, and Manny stays with it. He makes the catch, and the home plate umpire is saying that ball is a dead ball because it hit the catwalk. And Buck's going to want an explanation. It definitely hit the catwalk. Our camera showed that.
You know, I think the question is whether
is it a ground rule?
Yeah, fair or foul. I think that might be the question. Right up the elevator shaft. Watch Manning. He had to make that adjustment there right when it hit the catwalk. Nice concentration by Manning.
Todd Tishner, the home plate umpire, made the call. So that is a break for Tampa Bay. That'll go as a foul. It's 0-2, but the at-bat continues.
Have tied that number now. They too have hit 119. Here's Colabello high and deep to left up near the catwalk. And that hit the catwalk. That will be a home run. That ball hit that catwalk, but it hit the center catwalk, and that ball is in play. If it hits the lower two, it's a home run. It hit the third one. And now they're having a discussion about that. And this is always a point of contention here at Tropicana Field. Now John Gibbons is out of the Blue Jays dugout. And they're going to talk about this.
Yeah.
It hit. There are 4 rings here, basically. The lower ring is 1, 2, 3. It hit the third ring up. That high ring where you see the lights on the left side of your screen. That's the catwalk that it hit.
He got out of it. Still has a 1-run lead. Trying to settle down and come back. And
Kinsler lines it down the left field line. That is going to be extra bases. Viciato over to try and get it underneath. Keep something down there. And Kinsler is just going to keep on going around the bases. Here comes the throw, and he is in standing. And that ball was apparently in play the entire way. It's going to be an inside the park home run for Ian Kinsler. Greg Gibson, the third base umpire, was down there. And after coming back, he had the hands out safe sign as if to say that ball was still in play.
well, he went down and looked at it. Unless there's some ground rule that the umpires don't know, he went down and looked and saw where the ball was.
High fly ball hit deep to left. Willingham looking up. He lost it. Now, and that ball hit one of the rings up there. And Evan thinks it hit one of the back 2. He wants to talk about it, about the possibility of that being a home run. It was headed to deep left, and Willingham lost it. And the umpires are going to get together to try to figure out exactly where it hit. And apparently it hit along the B ring, which then keeps it in play. And it's going to be a double for Longoria.
That's not an easy ring to get to.
No.
I mean, that is way up there.
Let's take a look. Right there. That's the B ring, the second one out from the center. And the ball fair and playable off the B. High fly ball. Towering and deep to right. Alvarez lost it. It's up there off that would be the C ring, and that's a home run.
Is it off of it or is it still on it?
I think it's still up there somewhere.
I don't know if that ever came down, but that ball was mashed by John Jaso.
Alvarez going back in front of the wall, and then that ball towering shot to right. So it's up there somewhere. Let's see if we can track it. Home run number 4 for Jason.
Altuve, that one gets down the line. Could be extra bases. And Valbuena goes into second, and the ball, gets caught. Yeah, you got to keep running. Go all the way around the bases. They've got their hands up, and they're going to look at this one. The ball is stuck under that matting. You see that.
JD Martinez hits the first pitch deep in the air to center field. And it's going to drop into center. Martinez on the run to third base, and he's in there standing up.
How in the world did that ball go that far? When it left his bat, I thought that was a straight pop up to center field.
I'm stunned at how far that ball went. You're right, it looked straight up in the air.
And it looks like for the second consecutive night, we may have a ball that has hit that catwalk.
We had one last night in the 9th inning. Casale. Oh, it's hit a mile high straight up. That had to hit something, because look at Kiermaier here. He went back to the wall and then started coming in. And the umpires are talking about it right now. Brad Ausmus immediately came out and said that should be a home run if it hit that ring, which would have been, I believe, the first or second ring. I didn't see which one it hit. Very least, it's going to be a triple. I'll go over and take a look at it. Man, is JD Martinez strong.
Didn't that look like it was just a pop-up?
Unbelievable. And it just kept going and going.
Kirk Casale also last night hit a ball that hit the catwalk before landing over the fence. And you could just tell by the reaction of Yoenis Cespedes that that ball hit something as well. Traveled quite a ways.
It's Paul Nard on the left, who is the crew chief. So what do we have? Well, they're going to keep him there.
3 balls and a strike. The pitch. Bond swings and pops it up. Foul ball left side. That hits the catwalk and comes back down and is caught by Jeter. Wow. Jeter made the catch on that ball. Almost did a backflip in the process. So Jeter recovered as that ball hit the catwalk, and I guess he says he's all right.
Well, I wonder if his back is all right.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked like he had fell off a balcony of a 2-story window and landed right on his back or something. I mean, for one, what a great athletic play, and goodness gracious, that's remarkable.
He's 3rd in the league this year in batting average. Do you know Ben Revere is leading the NL in hitting right now?
I know that only because I was looking at it just the other day.
Justin Morneau is 2nd. That ball hit the deep left and right at the wall, and it's actually in the vines, and Chris Coghlan just puts up his hands, and it'll be a double to start the ball game. As we were saying, Josh Harrison's hot. He's hitting for power.
Yeah, well, he came in 10 out of his last 24. That's a .417 batting average. Not many of their hitters have been swinging it real well of late. And lost 4 in a row to the Cardinals. Had a hard time scoring runs in that series. Or, excuse me, 3 in a row to the Cardinals, 4 in a row overall. But Harrison continues to swing a hot bat. Just misses a leadoff home run here. We saw the intentional walk of Baker in the second. That's kind of a suspect strategy early in the game in this ballpark.
Marte's not going to catch it. He was playing way over toward the line, and the ball rests in the vines for the second time here early. So Marte did not go after it, and Alcantara will be placed at 3rd. It's a double.
Now Ricky's going to come out and argue perhaps that Alcantara had reached second base by the time the ball got lost in the vines.
It's a grind, and you have to trust your process and your routine on a daily basis.
Brian Dozier hits one a ton to left, and Worth had a shot at it. The ball is stuck in the fence, so it's still in the ballpark, and there's a runner going home who thought it was a home run. Now the umpires are going to stop it. How can you stop in the middle of a play?
It should be a ground rule double. If it gets caught between the padding and the fence, it's an automatic ground rule double, but it is their discretion right here.
Yeah, usually the play kind of progresses on through, and as the Nats had a runner held up, or actually hung up between 3rd and home, third base umpire called a halt to it as Worth got the ball back in.
That's a lot for
a whole season.
Going after it is Orlando. He's not going to get it. Russell on his way to second, and the ball disappears in the vines. And Orlando did exactly what you should do in that spot. And yeah, Russell, keep running until they tell you to go back. And it will be a two-base hit.
What are you playing? I'm a Titleist. It's got a red dot on it. And never mind. Drop one. We'll just play on.
Nope. Kane found it. The wind direction. That sends one to deep center. Back toward the wall and into the vines. Taylor lost the ball. It's in the vines. And Bryant's probably just going to round the bases, but he'll be told to stay at second. And in fact, he has already been told to stay at second. Well, Stella will have to go back to first. Yeah, Joe saying keep going.
Jose hit his glove first, but I don't think that matters.
I don't think it matters if it's in the course of the play. Yes.